Everyone, Melanie from jarofthreads.com, and I'm back with a traditional 12 by 12 scrapbook layout. If you hear some noise in the background, it's my son Lucas who is playing on the iPad. It's my way of keeping him quiet for 10 minutes. It's a school holiday, so this video is a bit later than usual, and it's morning. Anyway, you saw the 4 pictures, pictures of all of us when we were, well, some of them are still children, but there's a picture of my husband, myself, and my 2 boys as babies or toddlers. And I really wanted to make a layout with those 4 pictures. If you can hear some music, turn it down, please. So yeah, I really wanted to use pictures of us at about the same age. I think my son Lucas on this picture is actually a bit older than the other 3 pictures. So yeah, I'm going to use my Wonder collection because it works wonderfully for, I see what I did there, with children's picture I find and children's layout. And first I'm going to mat all the pictures onto 6 by 6 papers, and I'm going to do that individually. I thought about doing them all at the same time, and then in the end I much prefer them having separate mats, but I'm going to use the same papers for all of them. So that's what I'm doing here, and I think I'm gonna do the rest off camera because it's a bit long. So that's what I did. I did a layer of this brown cardboard like paper, and then I'm going to go through my other 6 by 6. I wanted to bring some red because there's some red on my picture and some red on Leon's picture and a reddish color on also my husband's picture. So I thought it would bring that out, and I know I'm going to use this. This is a 12 by 12 paper. It's not a 6 by 6, obviously, and I'm cutting a strip of it. It's about maybe 4 inches wide, and that's how I think I'm going to layer my paper. And I'm going to cut the branding strip because it's pretty and the colors are nice, and I'm thinking I'm going to use it under it, and that's what I'm going to do. So here I'm checking if I'm happy with how it looks, and I feel it needs a bit more layering of paper, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to use this floral paper because I don't think I'd be able to use it as is, with a big strip of paper. So it's perfect for mats. There's just enough colors picking out to make it work. And what I like about this Wonder collection is that it's quite vintagey and it works very well with my husband and myself. All pictures because they're very obviously not recent pictures. Yeah, and the style, definitely my dress matched the style of the Wonder collection, I think. So now I'm going, oh, that's very blown out. So I'm testing my colors, and I'm going to use Simon Says Mint Candy. I really love this color. I've been using it on absolutely everything. And I'm also going to use Lemon Chiffon to do some stenciling in the background, and I'm going to use this stencil, which is quite it's like an 8.5 by 11 stencil. This one you can barely see it. It's a chevron. It's by Teresa Collins. If I can find it online somewhere, I might put a link to it. It's got 3 different stencils in it, and the chevron and orange peels kind of patterns, and here I'm going to check that works with my paper, and I actually need to make it a bit lower. I'm going to realize at some point that my colors are very blown out. I apologize for that. It was really sunny yesterday. Lately I've been filming in the craft room, but yesterday I filmed in the living room because Lucas was home and I didn't want him to feel on his own on his first day of holidays. And this one is this stencil that you cannot see right now is a Tim Holtz stencil, and I'm going to use mint candy over that, and it's called Dot Fade, and I really like this stencil. And oh yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And off camera, I did a bunch. I'm really sorry about that. I think I glued down my paper, and I also did some tiny hearts with the Simon System stencil, tiny hearts paste, and I glued my picture. As you see, I glued my picture to be not aligned. I think it works better like that. I really liked the square design, but I think it works better now like that. And I'm using those chipboard stickers. I think they work wonderfully with this Wonder collection. I think they're the ME10s from the Rise and Shine, maybe from this collection. I think maybe. Anyway, and I'm writing "We are family." It's something that my husband always say and sing to us whenever he's in a good mood. So that works very good. And I've taken a bunch of die cuts, and I'm also using the chipboard pieces to do some embellishing. You, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm not a big embellisher, but on this layout, I'm actually going to use a fair amount of embellishing. Was interrupted here. I'm not quite sure what I was saying. So yeah, I'm going to use those chipboard pieces here and there. I'm thinking about using these die cuts of the camera and the flowers, but I'm not going to find they're not going to work for me in this place. So here is the chipboard flower. I really like it over the We Are Family. I think it looks very pretty. And I'm going to use the chipboard camera because it fits a bit better than the die cut camera that I showed, that you can just see on the left here. And maybe you can hear my son Leon having a cuddle right now. This little heart, I fancied something to link the pictures together. I didn't have a heart big enough to link all 4 pictures, so that was the best I could do. And here I'm cutting one of those 6x6 cut about sheet, and this one says "Remember this," and I'm going to put that down here. Sorry about my voice. I'm finally not feeling sick anymore. And that's the day after. I felt it needed a little bit more, so off camera I went and I stamped some I think it's Technique Tuesday Flair stamp. I can't remember the exact name. And I've stamped one in mint candy, one in lemon chiffon, and one in red. The red is lipstick red, sorry. I didn't say that when I did the tiny heart there in lipstick red, and that works very well with this paper and this collection and these pictures. So here I'm looking at where I want to put those flares, but first I'm gonna go and do some splatters. And I'm not very I like a bit of splatter here and there, but it's not my favorite technique, and um, yeah, that's okay. I'm going to put it in 3 places, and then I'm going to wait for it to dry. And while it dries, I'm gonna first I'm gonna stick down this flare here because there's no gold down there, so it's not gonna smudge. And I'm going to stick down the yellow one over the picture, and the red one I'm gonna wait because I wanted to put it next to the gold that I put at the bottom left corner. And I'm going to do a bit of journaling. I don't always do journaling on my layouts, but this one I wanted to explain why I felt like doing, I felt like doing this layout. And here you can see there's been a smudge. There's a little person who's walking now, who's grabbed the paper just at the corner where there was this ink, this gold splatter. So instead I put the floral die cut that was still on my table, and I really like that because it balanced the other floral on the diagonal. So it works perfectly. I hope you can hear me very well because I'm trying to hold this microphone far away from my son Leon because he wants to grab it and play with it. And I'm adding a little bit more gold because with the die cut and the flare at the bottom corner, it had disappeared, and I really wanted gold splatters in 3 places. So here it is. I'm really happy with how this layout turned out, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my videos, please click on the like button, and if you want to subscribe to not miss a video, please do so as well. And I should be back on this week to finish my mini album. There won't be another Project Live video this week because I don't have any pictures. I went to print my September's picture and I've got nothing until the 23rd. Nothing. So I'll have to figure something out. Anyway, have a nice week everyone, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye bye!